First of all, thanks for coming and showing the interest to come and hear about a very unique and special sport. Today, I hope to introduce you to a sport that's it's been played in Denmark now 6 years, including a team from Farum. This league is growing. It's coming out of 17 from Aarhus next year. And what I'm planning today is to give you some sort of insight or an idea on the sport, because there's a lot of misconceptions, wrong ideas about the game, what it's about. Unfortunately, the only news you ever see on Australian football from home is a violent side of it. I'd just like to go through the game and explain exactly what it's about. The talk will last about 10 minutes. I've just got some points here I want to just explain. And then there's a 10 to 15 minute video which shows you what the game is like at the highest level, the Super League for them. You can take a rugby or take a gridiron. It's okay. They have the contact the same as we do, but what the demands on a player in our code is a lot greater, because you have to have more skills, a bigger variety of skills, and you can't just a man of 2 metres high and that wide can't play football, because he's also got to run, he's also got to be able to mark, and he's got to have some brains as well. Australian rules football is played on the X is here. That's the obstacle. That's the position, start-up positions. You have, for example, if the X are going this way, this is the full forward line, this is the half forward line. You have a centre line, 3 centres. You have 3 on the ball players, they go anywhere. They start the play in the middle. You have 3 half-backs, and you have 3 full-backs. You win the game. So you're normally answerable to one person, and you look after him. If the X are kicking that way, he's to stop him from kicking the most goals. Players in positions, a full forward, for example, tends to be tall, a good mark and a good kick, and a straight kick. The players around here tend to be, for example, your build with a red hair, so to start to initiate an attack or whatever. You need these players down the middle tend to be the taller and the better players, and they're a focal point. When the ball's coming forward, you normally look for him or him. These players are normally the smaller and the runners, they come in to help. It's certainly, this is the most important line, the centre line, and the best players. And of course, the full-back stops their full-forward from kicking the goal. So it's a man-on-man. It's not like soccer, where the defender in this game is to attack. So the game is very, very attacking. There's defence, but there's no negative. You can't be negative. You can only attack. So you can only go forward. So there's no dead time in the sport. As long as it goes between the 2 places, it's 6 points. If the ball goes between here and here, there's at least 1 point. If the ball is touched, it goes through, it's still 1 point. So you can say that anywhere between here, it's at least a point, but if it's cleanly kicked through without anyone touching it, then it's 6 points. So you get a score in a game, so would say 10 goals, 6. That would give the score of 66. 10 goals, 6 points, plus 6 behind. That's how you normally see a scoreboard in Australian rules. More than 10 metres, and he grabs it and holds it, he's free to go back and kick it. He can't be tackled. So that's what. So if he kicks to this person here and marks it here, this is important for when you watch the video, because it just looks like it's how it is. If he kicks to him, that's the position where he marked it. He's allowed to go back here and continue. As soon as he moves here, or here, or there, over that mark where he marked it, then he can be tackled and put to the ground or whatever. Then he can be pressured. So in the video, you'll see a lot of game where a typical player would be, he would kick to him, usually the result in some player being sent off and suspended. They don't tolerate that. Because it is a contact sport, it can easily, they have to be hard on those rules. So if someone was to come in and bump me, and running very hard at me and bump me with a shoulder, I can't lift my elbow. I'd be reported and rubbed out. I'd be suspended for weeks. You cannot use your elbow with your fist. But as I said, it's an entertaining sport. And I hope you can watch this video now. It's give you some idea of some play. But what I stress is it's a spectator sport, and every rule and regulation that have been made in the last 50 years are to make it harder on the players and better for spectators. And about 30-40% of the crowds watching the Australian game are women. They're all ages. They're not just people who play for what's going on. So just give this a chance. 15 minutes, I think it is.
Two Simpsons out there. Gary Hocking. Couch. Right on 50. Looking for Hall. He's got the mark. Any size.
Ball front position. Good vertical jump he has. He's a great defender.
So the former West Coast Eagle. 30 metres out. About 20 metres out, and you would suggest point blank range.
Well, he's a great versatile player in Dennis Pagan's armoury. There is a defence up forward, he really gives us something.
He's 50 metres out, it will need to come back. It doesn't, and goes through for one behind to North Melbourne. Kicked by Corey McKernan, certainly we'll get the figure later on. McKernan 31, Barnes 6. Coleman tries to barge his way through. Couch. Certainly he's made his presence felt tonight after being a late withdrawal last week. Hocking, one of their best last week as well. He moves downfield and take the hand pass. In contest, never gone by Nichols is on target, and he puts it through for one behind. It's by Trent Nick over at Geelong. As I said, it's been an action-packed first quarter. Paul Couch, certainly one of the best on the ground. Simpson gives it back to him. Up to the boundary line with the tip up. He gets a little bit too close. The refrigerator's got it. Roberts and yes.
Pick it up. He's 70 minutes.
He kicks this. If you catch it, take away the South Coast. Having his reputation, looks at exchange with Barnes. Great mark, too tall. There's his teammate down there.
Very, very good. Jason Mooney from 46 metres. Sydney fans are very happy with that one.
Kicks in there, brilliant kick and mark to Mooney. Definitely comes out of the top. That's the ball going. The ball is great handling to was it Swanson in the ground? Garlic, in trouble here. To 11.
That one also misses, but it goes to Wilbur, go right down to the line. Ferguson floats it right to the outside.
slå med iPhone. Gør det ikke sådan. Der er nogle korser,
Det er altså ikke helt let.
Det der bold, den er fuldstændig.
Den hopper så lidt. Det er ikke det samme, eller hvad? Så nu er han tilbage fra sin mark. Så fik han undskyld, Rubi. Gjorde du ondt? Nej, overhovedet. Ej, der var for. Slipper det. Du skal holde bolden. Du skal holde bolden. Så man kan få det til at stå den ret med hovedet. Ja, så er det nemmere at styre. Og nemmere at løse. Det er
så Johanne. Sukkeraflevering. Nej, jeg var ikke med igen. Nu ind. Donne venter på. Indløber, Per. Det skal ikke to, men en skal kælde på bolden. Indløber for dig, Per. Lad os bare det der. Jamen, du skal løbe og gribe bolden. Ja, du kælde på den, ja. Hvor der? Frispark. Han kælder. Hvem kælder? Det var mig den her gang. Åh, der. Godt pas. Ned ad dig, Andreas. Smile, listen. Listen, Nana. It's actually, it's like a game. It's like a game. It's a great big circle. You kick and you do whatever you want. So I'll get to go with it. Henrik! Henrik! Not easy, as you can see, it's very difficult to handle and read and kick and grab an oval ball. But after a while it gets actually easy to handle and solidly. What you did today was great. Not, you had 15, 20 odd people who haven't used the ball before, and it went just as well as our training normally goes. So thanks for your insights, thanks for your attention. Can I say, the meaning of this was that if we can, I'm thinking about Bigwood and Elwood and the other schools, maybe 4 or 5 schools, the games could be played before our home matches, and the best 2 schools will then play before the grand final, which is normally played in the final as well. That's the idea of all this, and I'm hoping the interest could be generated enough to get a school team. And what you saw in TV, because people aren't trying to bump you out of the way all the time. But I'm coming back to Carla. We'll see if there's interest there. I can get footballs and videos for the school. So out of an age group of whatever, what age group is this?
Our group is about 16 to 19.
Yeah, so if we can get, we don't have to play with 18. We can still play on a limited basis on a normal soccer ground with 11 aside, so it's more open as well. Just so that you come out and use the football. But this competition, which it starts with you, if you're interested, and we can get enough players, we can play 4 or 5 games next year. And people from our team and myself can come down over winter and train indoors and learn more about the game and become better at kicking and whatever. We also train on Fridays at 8 o'clock in Solvangskolen, if there's someone who'd like to come down and just train with us. That's also every Friday at 8 o'clock. But as I said, I'll get back to Carl, and if you think there's enough interest and you'd like to play 4 or 5 games next year against a couple of other schools, then we can organise 4 or 5 matches over the 5 months, 6 months. So anyway, thanks
today for introducing this game to us. I think that even though we just played for about 15 or 30 minutes. All of us are ready to play a game now. So they said, are they coming back next week? We said, not next week. But I'm certain, quite sure that this is the spark of something new, something great. And I think quite interested. Okay? Thank you for coming.
Thanks.
How much